I don't care. Start whoever you want. I don't even know half their names in there tonight.
How are you guys coping with all of it?
Just like everybody else, you just deal with it. Sometimes you got all your guys, sometimes you're devastated, and everything in between. That's the kind of year we're all living through. So tonight will be our turn.
Nothing against the G League guys that you signed, but is it a luxury to have a guy like Kyler Johnson at that?
Sure.
Coach, Joel has been playing at just at an extremely high level this
Yeah,
year.
he sure has.
I
Yeah.
wanted to get your thoughts on him and just what you really kind of seen from him just as his growth.
Well, I could say two things. He's obviously a wonderful player, and he is playing, some of his best basketball for sure. But I haven't watched him at all.
But when you go up against a guy like that, like how do you, I guess, game plan for him? Like, but without giving away your game plan, obviously.
Well, I don't think our game plan is going to amaze anybody. Everybody tries to guard him, front him, double team him, try to limit his catches, try not to foul him, all these kinds of things. But the games start and he scores 30 a night. But I haven't spent any time on that. Last time I checked, we weren't 24-5 or anything like that. So I watch our film to see what we can do better. I can't worry about Embiid or any other player in any other team. It'll do us a lot more good for us to do what we do better with our young guys and just trying to develop them. So that's where our emphasis really. Doc watches his team. He's watching them real close.
Jay Wright got his 500th win the other night. What
Yeah.
makes him such a great coach?
Well, it seems like such a simple question, but there's a lot of things that go into coaching. I think, the basics are all there. He obviously understands the game. He knows what wins and loses, but he's a great teacher. What he knows, he gets across to players. And more importantly, probably, he has the courage to hold them accountable. He has high standards, and they have to meet those standards, but he does that with fairness and with love. And that comes across, and they really want to play for him because the relationships he develops with people are special because he really does care.
Coach,
Yes, sir.
whenever you call it a career, when you think back to coming to Philadelphia, whether it's playing the Sixers, the arena, the city, how would you characterize coming to Philadelphia? What would you think back on?
I don't know if this is, I don't know. I'll just, off the top of my head, answer it. Wasn't expecting that kind of question. But when I think of Philadelphia, I think of kind of like, in a sense, like going to Detroit, like going to Chicago. It's like a working town. It makes me think of the one summer I spent in Gary, Indiana, working for my high school chemistry teacher, mixing cement and laying bricks, and it almost killed me. I knew I didn't want to do that ever again in my life. But when I go to those kinds of cities, I think that's just the mentality. It's like in the water, it's in the blood. Hard-nosed, working people who just want a fair shake and then go do their job and go home. And that's the deal.
Thank you.
Now that I'm a little older, though, I think of the restaurants, too.